Hey, hey, language explorers! Welcome back to Language Lab, where we dig through dialogue like it's buried treasure and pull out all the shiny expressions you might have missed.
And today we are unpacking some powerful language from our recent interview with Raz about becoming a Canadian citizen and getting involved in the community. There was merch, mosaics, and a whole lot of razzmatazz.
Razzmatazz!
All right, so let's dissect.
So the first expression that we really like is it actually an idiom, and it goes "leave no stone unturned." So this means to look everywhere or try everything. Let's say if you're looking for your passport right before your flight or about your leave, your place for the airport, you'll be flipping couch cushions, you'll be checking the freezer, leaving no stone unturned.
Yeah, exactly. And our next word is the word merch. And this is actually short for merchandise. And these are like, hats or pins or tote bags, that type of stuff. It's all considered merch. And bonus points if it's limited edition,
Oh,
which I
yes,
love.
definitely. Uh-huh. The next one is permanent residency, and permanent residency is a legal status that lets someone live in Canada indefinitely without being a citizen. Think about it like being engaged to a country.
Ooh,
You're
yeah.
not married yet, but you're very committed.
I really like that comparison. All right. So we have the word clearance, and it actually has a few meanings. So clearance can mean like a sale at a store. So it's like, you get 70% off. Or the other meaning, which is the meaning that we used in the episode,
Mhm.
is like security approval. So it's getting clearance, for example, to visit Parliament. Um, just don't mix them up, or maybe you'll end up showing up at the government office expecting a nice deal on your sweaters.
Or yeah, or the nice deal on the documents that you need
Maybe.
approval for. The next word that we wanted to talk about is the word acknowledgement. Big word, long word. And acknowledgement is recognizing something or someone. For example, a land acknowledgement is something very common here in Canada, especially during some official ceremonies.
Yeah.
It shows respect for indigenous territories. It's more than just a nod, it's a statement of awareness.
Awareness. Yeah, that's a
Mhm.
good way to compare it. Okay, so our next is, are you ready for it?
Yep.
YMCA.
YMCA.
Okay, so this is not just a catchy song from the 70s. This is something that Raz mentioned a couple of times as a place
Mhm.
where you can get a lot of different resources from. And it actually stands for um, the young man's something. I can't remember what it actually means, but basically it's an organization. It's a community organization, and it offers a whole bunch of services. They have like language classes, job support, fitness programs. I used to go to the gym at the YMCA
Oh, yeah.
nearby. It's
Mhm.
it's a really cool place to go and find information and find resources. Yeah.
Yes. The next word that Raz used a couple of times, he used the word or abbreviation MP, and MP stands for the Member of Parliament. And the Member of Parliament is an elected official. So this is the person who represents the people in a certain neighborhood. They represent them in Parliament. And actually, here in Canada, a lot of people do send letters or even call their local MPs to ask some questions about the community or about the neighborhood
Yeah.
or ask them to help with certain issues
Yeah. And
within the community.
they represent you. They
Yes.
represent your voice in
Mm-hmm.
parliament. Yeah. Okay, so next we have the word facilitate. And basically the word facilitate means to make something easier. So like when somebody facilitates a discussion or you are the facilitator of a discussion, you guide it. So almost like a host, right? So
Mm-hmm.
people don't like shout over each other. You kind of are able to take control of the situation or the conversation.
Mm-hmm. The next one, in limbo. Being in limbo is not a fun dance kind. When you're in limbo, it means that you're stuck in the middle and you're waiting for your paperwork or for the status update when you do not know what's happening and you're just stuck in the middle. You can say that you're in the limbo.
Yeah, like you're not here, you're not there, you're right
Mhm.
in the middle. Okay. Now we have the word devastating. Devastating is basically it's something that causes a lot of sadness, or it means like something is really sad. Like I missed my the most important test of my life because I overslept. That's
Oh my God,
devastating.
that would be
That is
devastating.
devastating. Yeah,
True.
exactly.
The next one, razzmatazz. And razzmatazz is all about excitement, sparkle, flair, like a confetti at a celebration.
Hmm.
And this is actually a nickname for our interviewee, Raz, because Raz is just razzmatazz.
He's
He's
so
always
full of
razzmatazz.
so full of razzmatazz.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we have a fun word, and the word is plethora. I love this word. I love how it sounds, plethora. And
Plethora.
it's just basically it's a fancy word to say a lot. So it's like, I went to my grandma's house and she had baked a plethora of cookies.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I will want some grandma
Yeah.
cookies. Yeah. The next word is obligated. And if you are obligated to do something, it's the feeling like you have to do something. Like I sometimes feel obligated to bring Timbits for a work meeting.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And next we have the word dedicate. And basically, dedicate is when you are giving a lot of time or energy or love to something. Like, I don't know, I can say these days I'm dedicating a lot of my time to learning how to bake bread.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and the next one on the list is the word legit. And the word legit is short for legitimate. And legitimate or legit means real, authentic, not fake.
Yeah.
Like the organization we told you about, YMCA, is legit. They do amazing work.
Yes. Real, authentic
Mm-hmm.
work. Yeah. Too legit to quit. And we have the another acronym NGO. And a lot of you may already know what this is, but NGO stands for non-governmental organization. So it's basically like groups, organizations that help without being part of the government. So
Mm-hmm.
they're not getting any like funding or money from the government. Um, a lot of social services, a lot of community programs are NGOs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Due process. Due process means legal fairness. The system must follow proper steps and no shortcuts are allowed.
Yes.
That's what it means, due process.
Yeah. And the word mosaic, which is what Raz used to describe, I think,
The ceremony of the
diversity.
citizenship.
Yes, yes,
Mm-hmm.
of Canada. And a mosaic is like when you think of an art piece where there's little pieces of like colorful glass that are created to make some sort of beautiful painting or beautiful artwork,
Mm-hmm.
beautiful picture, beautiful artwork. And this is how you can use the word mosaic to describe a situation or a place, right? Like Canada's multicultural society,
Oh,
we
I
we
love it
love
so
to
much.
describe it as a
Yeah.
mosaic. It's just like a lot of different pieces coming together to make one beautiful thing.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's gorgeous. Yeah. The word integration is the next on the list, and integration means blending into a community while keeping your identity still.
Yeah. Reconfigure is to change the way something is set up. So you can say like we reconfigured our mindset, which
Mhm.
means like we did some arrangements in my brain,
Rewiring,
a
yeah.
rewiring of your brain. Yeah.
All walks of life, beautiful
I love
expression,
it.
and it means people from many different backgrounds, experiences, and careers, from bakers to biochemists. Everyone's invited.
From all walks of
Welcome.
life. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it. And another really nice expression, having the edge. Having the edge means that you have a little advantage. So it's like, you know, uh, having the edge, like if you have maybe some extra skills when you're applying to a job, like some extra special skills, compared to all of the other applicants,
Mm-hmm.
you have an edge.
Mm-hmm. The next word on the list is the word savviness. And savviness means being smart, especially in a particular or street smart way. Like tech savvy, meaning that you are very good with technology. Media savvy, again, meaning that you know your way around social media. Or life savvy,
Mm-hmm.
when you know how to live your life. If you
Tech.
do send us an email
Yeah.
and share your secrets.
Would you consider yourself to be tech savvy?
I'm, yeah, I guess
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
I'm not like super tech savvy, but I'm tech savvy.
Pretty ish,
Yeah.
savvy-ish. Okay, got it, got it. All right. So we have the expression or the word full-fledged. And when something is full-fledged, it means that something is fully developed or it's like at its complete final stage. So it's
Mhm.
like Roz, the person we interviewed, is now a full-fledged citizen. Yeah.
Yay! The next word that Raz used a couple of times in his beautiful story is the word canvassing. So, if you're canvassing a territory, it means that you're going door to door to share some information or get support, usually in elections.
Mhm.
And sometimes you also get to run away from people's dogs,
Yeah. They're just trying to protect the house. But
of
yes, yes,
course.
that's what happens when you're canvassing. All right. So we have the word meticulous. I like this word as well. And to be meticulous means you're very careful and very detail oriented. You care a lot about those little details, like ironing your socks. That's a meticulous. That is a meticulous person. I'm not that meticulous,
Yeah, I
but
just was like thinking, do I know anyone who iron their socks? That would be crazy.
yeah. Well, I mean, if they do, they're not going to be honest about it.
Okay. If you do let us know in the comments
Yeah,
so we
yeah.
can say, I do know someone who irons their socks. Okay. The next one on the list is a group of words about Canadian government. And it's like, let's call it quick civics 101
Mhm.
about what's happening here. So, Prime Minister is a top political leader in the country. We don't have a
Yeah.
president, guys. Okay. There's no president in Canada. The top political leader, Prime Minister. Then we have a cabinet. And a cabinet is a group of ministers who run specific departments, like the Department of Education, the Department of Healthcare, the Department of, I don't know, whatever, peace and tranquility,
Immigration.
immigration.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're like the Avengers of government. Avengers assemble! The next word is parliament, and parliament is a political body where laws are debated and passed, where people decide, like, okay, here's the new law. Do we want to have it or not? And then they have debates. And then we have a Senate, and the Senate is a second review squad of laws. So think about it like editing team for legislation and for parliament.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And our parliament is located in Ottawa, which is
Mm-hmm.
our capital city of
Yes.
Canada. Yeah. Okay. Also, kind of along the same lines is the expression swearing in. And so when you're sworn into something, it's a ceremony where you officially become like a citizen or you become a person to take political office.
Mm-hmm.
This type of thing. So it's like when you take an oath and you swear by certain rules. Like I swear that I'm going to follow these rules. Um, that it's like a promise to follow any sort of like the rules or obligations of becoming a citizen or becoming a member of the organization. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Come into fruition, a beautiful expression, and it means when an idea becomes real, like your plan to become a citizen finally roots into reality.
Mhm. Remarkable. And remarkable means that it's worthy of notice. It's like um, really great or brilliant, right? So it's like when somebody is like Roz, who is volunteering tirelessly many hours a week, and doing his job and researching and all of that stuff. It's such a remarkable skill and personality that he has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we also have the word lantern, and lantern is a portable light. Think about Halloween and those carved pumpkins that are sometimes, not sometimes, they are
They are called.
called, yeah, jack-o'-lantern. And again, just because you put the light inside and you can take it with
Take it
you
around.
wherever you go.
Yeah.
So lantern is a portable light.
Yes. Uh, Mitigate. To mitigate means to like reduce harm or damage. So, for example, you can say like wearing sunscreen mitigates sunburn, something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The next word is a good one, and it's the word elaborate. And to elaborate means to give more detail. Can you elaborate? Maybe you've heard your teacher saying that, and what we mean is please say more words, preferably interesting ones.
I say that a lot. Can you elaborate? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This is an idiom that I also really like. It's to put your eggs in one basket or to put all your eggs in one basket. And what this means is you're like only relying and you're putting all of your trust into one plan or
Hmm.
one thing. And it is pretty risky sometimes to put all of your eggs in one basket.
And it makes sense,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. The next one is a very good one because it's another abbreviation and it's GTA. And no, 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 no. I'm not talking about Grand Theft Auto.
Auto.
It's not that. Don't confuse it with the very popular video game. GTA stands for Greater Toronto Area.
Yeah.
So it's like the urban zone around Toronto.
Hmm. Like I'm from the GTA. I'm from a city called Mississauga, and that's just right outside of Toronto. So
Yeah.
that's part of the GTA. Okay, so we have the word vetting, and we used it in terms of like a vetting process. And this is you're going through different checks, different reviews, kind of like a background check, basically. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. The next word is explicitly, and explicitly means very clear and directly. No sugarcoating, no hints, just the facts.
Yeah. Next, resilience. Resilience is just having that like tough skin. So being able to
Hmm.
handle the tough times, like like a thick coat of armor that maybe a soldier or a knight would wear. That
Yeah.
type of thing.
Awesome. So that was a lot of language for today, and we left no stone
Yeah.
unturned.
And from lanterns to legislation, thank you for joining us on this word adventure. Let's make it official and take a look at our worksheet for a review of all of these vocabulary words.
Yeah.